It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time now for our tale. First up we have the rock star from Canada. They'll be facing mediocre.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner from Canada, wearing the yellow trunks with red trim, the rock star. Fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the green trunks trimmed with green, mediocre.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins. Now, let's get the answers.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. These two were made for each other. Good counter punching. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Just misses with that uppercut. An upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that that moment of trouble has passed.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice work to avoid the left uppercut. Nice counter shot. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just a sign off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the drive. Don't prepare. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight all the way through camp. Get this boxing back together. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight.
There's the bell for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside and just banging and banging and banging.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Imagine being right in there.
He blocks that jab. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Straight right just misses. It's bombs away. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man. Come on the end of your jab and then start gathering your pace and win the round back. In the middle, can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the... Get your mind back on the job. It's a terrible round. Come on.
There's the bell for round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
That's another scoring shot. It's all offense all the time. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punch. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. When you're at such a reach disadvantage, you've got to find a way to work on the inside.
Oh, that was a fight that had an excellent reach.
I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, if this trainer has a pep talk, now's the time to use it, as they were dropped twice in the last round.
There's always a way back.
There's the bell for round 4. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Well done with that counter shot. Just avoids the left uppercut. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? The perfect counter lands. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good job defending the jab. Whoa, and you You saw the balance go. The knees, the and down goes Rockstar. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got it.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Great round. Now relax. Just get him up. Let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Very well from the kid. Done all your work all the way through camp. Get this boxing back together. I need you to focus up.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The straight right just misses. Jab misses. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job. And at some point, the corner needs to think about stepping in here. We take another look. It's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six. And you continue.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
It's not over yet. You've got to get out there and win this round, kid. Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good, man. You've been coasting this fight, and now you're going to let him get back in. Give him any free shots. Keep smart. You were thinking, go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and win the round back. Take away that confidence, stop him in his tracks. Work. Just the same again, don't change too much yet in the round on your jab. Breathe when you're stepping around. Work there, the jabs are working nice. Those 1-2 straights down the middle. Come mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just block right round. Just the same again, don't change.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to...
There's the bell for round 6. That jab doesn't score. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Caution being thrown to the wind. They exchange punches. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Did you see that? A chance to make history. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Straight right just misses. He misses with that jab. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Bruised and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Let him back into the fight. We're way better than this guy. Good work, that's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your mind switch on. Get your boxing back together. Hey, don't give him any free shots. Keep smart. Just get it, and he's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence away.
Round 7, here we go. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
What a massive upset this would be. And now they're right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? This may do it. And Rockstar gets dropped. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
I've got to see that again.
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Forget about that round. It was a bad, great work. I love that. I love that. That jab is slick. Round from the kid.
Round elevates, and we're off again. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. You can see the heavy breathing, but that... Oh my goodness, I want to see that one more time.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your ball.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Just misses right uppercut. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice.
Unbelievable heart. Knocked down twice.
Breathe, just get behind your jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back. Keep doing what you're doing, the gaps will appear. Good work there. The fight's not over yet. You've got to get out there and win this round, kid.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
The straight right just misses. These punches coming from every angle. Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice exchange here from both men. This fight has a real good flow to it. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And the round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Great round, great round. Now relax. Don't be looking that. Win the round on your jab. Breathe when you're stepping around. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt together. Now listen, kid, I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box, be smart.
Eddie, that right hand is beautiful.
That's it. Just start sticking around, right? There's only one round that you've lost. Do not worry about it.
Great work. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
Go on, get focused, get your mind back on the job, get back out there and win.
We're thinking. He was smart. He was loading up.
There's the bell to start round 10. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
Holding nothing back here in the round. That counter punch caught him clean. Why weren't they covering up? And down goes Rockstar. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. This could be the end. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Everything in the bed. Nice round, good round. I like that. I'm happy. Good man.
Work all the way through can. Get this boxing back together.
The hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
The tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the...
There's the bell to start round 11. His eyes look pretty... One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.